Welcome to the Guri Show. My name is Gurvinder Kaur and I'm an online business coach, marketing advisor for online course creators. And I believe in abundance and soul stuff. This podcast is your secret weapon for 10xing the growth of your online business. Each week, you're going to learn marketing, business, and mindset strategies and tips that takes the guesswork out of building and scaling a profitable online business so you can truly become an entrepreneur with impact. Let's do this, guys. Hey guys, this is the last video of 5-part video series. But it may not be the last video of the starter project because I have decided to add more videos to the starter project, seeing the amazing response for this one. And also because I feel that, there are certain other things that a course creator might need, might as well need. So I would be adding some more videos to the starter project, but of course you won't be getting, the emails, like every day the way you've been getting for this 5-part video series. And I'm going to send you email like, after a week or 10 days or so about how you can access the starter project. But let's not talk about that right now. Let's talk about the mindset training right now. Okay. Now, this topic is extremely close to my heart. Why? Because creating a course and getting it out there is so much more about the mindset than we can imagine. And so I thought of sharing one story with you. And now I'm just being brutally honest here. So if you judge me, you are judging yourself. Because we're all moving towards our goals. And in that journey, on this journey, we all make mistakes, sometimes blunders, but we all learn from them and then move forward. And so I'd expect no judgment at all. And not because I'm scared of being judged, but because I want you to take away the right lesson from this story, right? You with me, guys? All right. So this goes back to October 2019 when, I was scrolling through my Facebook and then I saw this girl's, she posted a story or something that she was launching her online course. And I was kind of, seeing her stories from quite some time. She was like regular on Facebook. And then the moment I saw this story about her, I just felt as if like someone really hit me with something because I wasn't prepared for it. I was happy for her, but like not at that moment. At that moment, I was not happy for her. I was like really upset for myself. I'll be honest here. Now, why I was upset because I wasn't taking the right steps for my business. I wasn't going out there and talking about it. I was a part of, certain groups and then I was contributing my knowledge, but then I wasn't like, really launching my course and really sharing, really connecting with people just because I knew, just because, that in future I'm going to target these people and warming up the audience and all that. So I wasn't doing all that stuff. So it just occurred to me right at that moment that she is doing it, and why am I not doing it? Why am I just stuck behind? Why am I not moving forward? And why am I not creating launching my own course? And so in the heat of the moment, I just, went into one of my group and I posted this, I posted, I just announced that I would be doing a beta launch for my course. And if anyone is interested, just comment. Now, you guys, I got 27 comments on that post from one single group. Okay. Now, 27 may seem a small number to a few, but to me, it was like, it was like the opportunity was just knocking at my door, and I wasn't just, aware, and I wasn't just paying attention to it. And I just felt, oh my God, I just got 27 people right away for my course. And so I messaged these people, and then there was a whole lot of conversation going, and then like some people backed out because they felt that the curriculum, the thing that I was teaching was not for them. They already enrolled in other courses, or they were not ready for that course. But that was like expected. So this one lady actually went and bought my beta launch course that was priced at $147, and without even going on a call with me. So she just clicked on that link and went and purchased my beta course. And I was shocked because I wasn't ready for it, to be honest. I just did everything in that moment of heat, and I just felt that everything is just going to fall in place because this is something I ever wanted. So I'll be able to, get it on track. And so I just jumped in, and I wasn't prepared because obviously, if this lady joined my course, I need to provide the service. I need to give her my content. I need to like sit and train her, give her access to my videos or start shooting my videos so I can, drip my content and, give her access on a weekly basis. But then I realized that, and so one day I just, I just sat with my laptop and I started typing things. And then also I started scribbling on my whiteboard. I love scribbling on my whiteboard. That's the time when I can just, come up with a lot of ideas. So I did both of these things, and then I figured that there is so much I need to work on. And I cannot just, record a bunch of videos and start giving her access because this is really going to, speak for me and my work. And so I decided, so one day I kind of like, I think it's in November or December. Now obviously I told her that I'll be, coming up with the course in the November, but then again, it wasn't ready. So one day, I guess in the last week of November, I emailed her and I said, I don't want to keep you in the dark. I don't want all this to look shady. So the thing is that I am not ready with my content because it's not planned the way I want it to be. Now, you guys, I'm not talking about perfection here. I'm just talking about plan. Okay, so I just hope that you're with me, and you're getting what I'm saying. So I just emailed her and I told her that it's not the way I want to put it, and I don't want you to judge me on the basis of this. So then she said, I like that you're honest about it. And so what do you want me to do? You want me to wait, or like you want? And then I sort of told her that, if you are ready with your content or if you have this course idea, what we can do is we can go and, do this one-on-one calls. And the price, one for $7, is like, is a throwaway price, right? If you start giving, one-on-one calls. So, and then, I kind of like told her, okay, you know what, let's go ahead and solve your problem just by going on one-on-one calls. And she was like happy. And she was, amazed, and she thanked me that, okay, great, but although I would have loved that I got that, I could have access to your course, but yeah, one-on-one is a far better option. So then then the rest of the story is like, you know, we were on calls and all that. Let's not get into that now. The thing that I want you guys to understand is that, when people tell you to just, when they use such phrases like jump in and, do it, just do it, go ahead, take action, talk to people and go ahead and do it. It's all good, it's a good way of putting you forward, pushing you forward. But then again, make sure that you're ready with some content, with something of your own. If you're not ready with anything, if you're not even ready with the what if you're not even ready with what kind of people you want to target, You don't even know what kind of audience you want to attract, and you are just jumping in and trying to convince people to buy your course. That's not the right strategy. Now, it I didn't do it in the way, in the sense that I started, messaging each and every person out there to buy my course, to be a part of my beta launch. No, it was just one post in one Facebook group, but I didn't expect, I was like, oh come on, nobody's gonna buy it. Or even if somebody's gonna buy it, I'll make it happen. I'm gonna prepare the content. That's fine. So I jumped in at the wrong time. Although, um, as far as motivation is concerned, it did set me on the right path to move forward. But then I didn't like the way it was. I would rather be happy to, be ready with some content and then put my word out there, instead of, just having people to join first and then, prepare my content. So from this video, I want you, to understand, this is lesson number one, that you need to have the right mindset, if you're a course creator, and you need to jump in exactly when you're ready, right? When you're ready with some content, not when you're perfect, when you're an expert, not that way. When you're ready, with some content, right? Now, let's move forward. And okay, now another reason to do this video is to understand that we need to learn to look at people with empathy, especially as a course creator. Why? Because when you are selling your course, you meet people that come from, all the different backgrounds, and they have different set of issues that you aren't aware of. Also, some of them might have been following you, like before they even joined your course. Now, here's the thing. If someone is following you, if someone is consuming your content, on a regular basis, if someone is buying your course, if someone is buying all of your courses, and if someone is just, following each and every strategy you tell them, this person subconsciously takes you as their messiah. Now, who's a messiah? Messiah is the person who you believe will solve all your problems. Okay, that's the simple concept. I don't want to go into the spiritual or religious meaning of it. The general meaning of messiah is someone who can solve all your problems. So when someone buys your course and starts following you, subconsciously they start seeing you as their messiah. Okay? Now, I don't want you to carry this being a messiah burden on your shoulders. I don't want you to start feeling, oh, I'm going to be a messiah, I'm a messiah, and all that. But I do want you to set the right expectations before they buy your course. Because sometimes what happens is we want to look good in the eyes of people, and we start giving away things, we start over promising just so we can have people to join our course and, start following and, all that stuff. But what we don't realize is that this messiah bubble will burst sooner or later, right? They'll get to know you. They'll get to know exactly who you are. I mean, like how you talk to them. I'm not saying on a personal level, but how you talk, how you're going to go live in Facebook groups, and then you're going to show your real, your real face. And so people will get to know a little bit of you. So this messiah bubble, and one more thing is that when they are going to, extract this knowledge from you, they'll start implementing that knowledge and they'll start building their own business. So they won't even care for you. Like you won't, they will respect you for sure if you've done the right thing. What I mean to say is that they'll be busy in building their own business. So this messiah bubble will burst sooner or later, but if you do the right thing at the right time, you'll be at least able to fetch some good testimonials and help your audience get results. So, what I want you to learn from this thing is that when you're creating your course, when you're launching your course, um, keep this one thing in mind. These are the two things that I can really put all my energy and help my people get results. These are the two areas that I'm really, really going to, go all in to help my audience, or to create such a content that my audience just never has to go to anyone else and gets the maximum benefit from this, content. So don't overpromise in the sense that don't start giving away things that you can't handle, right? Don't start providing solutions of problems that you actually cannot solve. Don't be a messiah just to be a messiah, just to get that, a big followership. Don't do it, because this bubble is going to burst, right? Also, I just want to add one thing. We are all humans. Okay, I believe in this one thing. I'm not. I'm so. There was a time when I used to be scared of people. I used to think that there's someone who is senior. There's someone who's with like a huge amount of talent, huge like unmatchable skills. But now I don't. I don't fear anyone. Reason being, we are all humans. We all have a different set of insecurities, and we are all dealing with them. So there's nowhere you can go beyond your limits to help someone. Okay. So keep your promises and your limits. All right. Now let's move on to the third lesson. Okay. The third reason for this video is to help you prepare for a roller coaster ride. There'll be failure, there will be small wins, and small wins are, a huge distraction. They just sometimes make you feel, oh, wow, now I'm just, all set. No, small wins, I never celebrate small wins. I never do that. Because small wins are like, like they'll always be there. Like failure is always there, small wins are always dead. Because I don't want to be extremely happy when I win. I don't want to be extremely sad or upset when I fail. I just want to be on the right path. I just want to feel that I'm doing the right thing, and that's all. So there will be moments of failure, there will be moments of small win, there will be moments of small failure, like tiny bits. And then there'll be moments of celebration, like when you toast. When there will be a time when you get roasted, when people talk shit about you, you'll be like seen as that you're not an expert and you're just fluffing. There will be hatred. You'll be judged, and then there oftentimes you'll be advised, like people who feel they are seniors and they have the right to advise you, they will do that. The only thing is that if people are just being bossy, then you don't even need to listen to their advice. Like that's how I feel. If somebody is just being bossy and just telling me to do something just because of the fact that that person knows more than me, I won't listen to him for sure, him or her. But if someone is really advising something, like, and that is coming from true intention, I will for sure listen. So, yeah, and so there will be moments, and it's not just about 1 month, it's about an entire year, it's about, many years to come. So, I want you to be ready for it. Like, keep your energy high, but at the same time, be ready for the failure. Like, this launch that I'm doing, this launch is, at the time when I know that, not like this is the most difficult time. People are dealing with a pandemic, but I'm doing it because I was supposed to do it, and I'm doing it with all energy, and I'm sharing the content because I was supposed to share the content, and I'm least expecting that the fact that it's going to be fair, it's going to be a good launch or bad launch or whatever. I'm not bothered about that. So what I mean to say is that these phases are always going to be there, right? Even if you're a famous person, these phases are always going to be there. So success isn't about, just about the good testimonials. Let's say 300 students join your course and you only show testimonials of 10 on your sales page or in your Facebook group. So, there's always this thought that what happened to the rest, right? So again, I'm just being like, brutally honest that yes, people show, even the famous people who are selling courses at $997 or $1997, even when they are showing their testimonials, it's only like 50 people, you know? What happened to the rest 950? Like 1,000 people joined your course, 50 people you're coming showing up their testimonials. What happened to the 950? Now, I'm not saying that, create a web, have all these videos of these 9,000 people on your website. What I'm trying to say is, even if you're a famous person, even if you're an expert, there will be people who don't resonate with you, who don't take the steps that you ask them to do. So they don't get results. It's okay. Okay. Also, there are times when your strategy doesn't work for them, right? So that your strategy worked for you, your strategy worked for like 100 different people, but it didn't work for the, another 50. So it's okay, right? So this, launching and creating courses is also about self-discovery. How you respond, how you react to situations that are not favorable, that are not in favor of you, that are, not as good as you expected them to be. So this launch phase, this entire journey is about self-discovery and how you embrace people. There will be people who annoy you, and how you keep them out of your circle, or how you how you start solving their problems, how you embrace them. That's what it is all about. So also sometimes people ask for the refund. Now that is again one of the biggest challenge you might face, because when people ask you for refund and they are like, okay, we didn't like your course and so we want refund. How do you deal with such reactions? How do you deal with such people? Do you just happily refund them everything, which I don't suggest? I also don't suggest that you you deny refunds, but what I do suggest is, ask them for some kind of proof, that, ask them why they didn't like it. Ask them why your content couldn't help them so you can improve. Now, it's easier said than done. Trust me. I'm sure you must have, heard this 100 times that, ask people how they feel about your course. But when someone really, sends you a terrible message, a message that just says, awful things about you and your course, it just feels bad. In that moment, you don't feel good about it and you reply with the same heat. And so be ready. You are a Messiah, okay? Okay, you are a Messiah, and Messiahs don't do this. So start embracing and start understanding that you are open to the world now, and you need to start embracing them. You need to start, feeling what they're going through, and just reply, and reply with compassion and empathy. And I'm saying all this because I want you guys to not just make money, but also become a great leader. Also become great leaders, also become thought leaders in your niche. And if you want to be a successful, leader, you need to understand these things and stop wasting time and stop wasting energy on such things, and start embracing people and start seeing them with compassion and empathy. All right, you guys. Now, I just hope that you've listened to each and every word that I just spoke in this video with compassion and empathy and without any judgments. And don't judge me, don't judge yourself as well. Don't judge yourself at all. Okay. And so I'm going to send a survey in a couple of days what you felt about this five-part video series. And I just hope that you fill that form and, let me know if what kind of content you would want to, you would want me to add to this starter project. All right, you guys, I'll see you soon. I'm not going away. I'll see you soon. Okay, bye bye.